Backstage at KMEL Summer Jam.
G-Eazy.
KMEL Summer Jam 2015.
Yes, it is.
Morning show Backstage
Hello.
with G-Eazy right now.
Yeah,
What up?
young Gerald.
Straight out of Berkeley.
Yep.
How you
I'm
doing,
feeling
fam?
good. I'm feeling amazing.
How'd you feel about this? Is your first Summer Jam, man? How'd you feel about that being like a cat from the Bay
It's just
and then hopping
surreal,
on the
man.
stage?
I mean, because my mom's is here and
Word?
Moms.
yeah,
Is she in here?
She's backstage,
Okay.
and she
Okay,
was just she was glowing when I got off stage, and it's funny because I would beg her every year, for tickets. I would try to call in, and now to just be on that stage, it's really special.
Right? I mean, as soon as they said G-Eazy, like the crowd went crazy. So it's probably
crazy.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's just it
Turn
hasn't
back
hit
the
me. It's just
clock.
surreal. Yeah, it's just crazy. So
Turn back the clock.
you
like
all
10
you can
years
do is
ago.
just enjoy the moment and just
Yeah, live the life.
yeah.
Period.
So, your sneaker connect. Can you share that or something? Because
Right.
you clearly out here with the Yeezys on right now.
Man,
got
I
'em.
like
How'd you get 'em?
I enjoy sneakers, man.
Clearly.
Everybody's got what they're into, I suppose. Baseball cards or
Nobody
yeah.
likes to show off. First off, who's Devon?
Who's Devon?
Wow.
Man, that show was just so great today,
Who?
and man, the crowd was just really receptive, and that was just really good.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to to play a show in say New York or Chicago,
Right.
But to come home and to see a crowd like that is just amazing. So today was
True.
fun.
That's called Devon. I'm not going to talk about you today, but I know you know that I love you, so let's not be offended by this situation right now.
Yada die, yada die.
Yada right. But I'm reading online, truth be told, that the name of your girlfriend is Devon. So
Well,
is there a
man,
girlfriend?
that
Is
show was amazing. God,
you're not
can
gonna
we,
say-
man, can we say how amazing
Okay, hold on.
that crowd was lit?
Hold on. So you're not going to say whether you have a girlfriend or
I'm
not.
gonna say, wow, we had an arena
Oh
of
my
people
God.
rocking.
There probably were a lot of Devons in the audience. Shout out to you.
Yeah, everybody named Devon in the audience was going especially dumb tonight. It was weird.
Shout out to Devon backstage in the room
Yeah.
waiting with moms.
Wow.
Anywho.
Smirkage.
No, I don't know.
Man,
Maybe she
just
is.
Put the boy on blast just on Front Street.
Hey, man, it's on the internet. That's
all
how I
right.
know. But I
The
don't follow
internet, you can't trust everything you read on the internet,
True.
That's real.
But I
though.
can tell by the way you
You know,
responded that there is some truth
Man, the
to
crowd was amazing. That was a lituation.
it. Yo, real talk, when I was walking out to watch you get up on stage, I walked by a couple of cats and they were like, yo, he's a superstar, bro. And it was two grown men to see them talk about another man like that and support what you're doing and just be fans and like understand what you're trying to do was really dope though.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is all humbling. I mean, I remember really like posting up on Telegraph trying to slang CDs out of my backpack, with a broken CD player with a rubber band around it, being like, support my mixtape, like really from the MySpace days to I've really been like
Doing this.
doing this
Yeah.
for since
Grinding.
I was like 14, like the struggle raps were real. And
I remember we talked about
for
that
real,
before
bro.
last
Like,
time me and you
it's
connected.
been
We
a
were
journey,
talking about you
man.
going from, being
Yeah.
the dude who like, if you put a couple dollars in G-Eazy's tip jar at Top Dog.
Hey,
he
when
would
I was
give you a
working at
CD.
Top Dog, I this was real out of pocket. I don't know why they let me do this, but I had a stack of my mixtapes next to my tip jar, and I would try to hustle people after they get their hot links or whatever. I'd be like, you feel me? Oh, I rap too. If you want to get my mixtape,
Right.
And that was real out of pocket. If I was a manager of a spot, I would not let no struggle rapper try to sell mixtapes next to a tip jar. But you feel me? I was really
Persistent.
yeah.
And that's what's
And
gotten you
it's
here.
been a long journey.
Yeah.
A long journey from the outside looking in, saying, it would be nice to, just have an audience that cares about what you're trying to make or what
Right.
you're trying to do. And, I always put my heart into it. And to, have an audience, that's kind of like, that's the gratification or the validation for the work.
Right.
That's what's up.
I know. I
some
cut
real
out Kim a
serious,
second ago.
corny,
It
like,
is okay, because I was
you know,
going to
true
ask.
life stuff. But anyway.
Nah, that's
life
the
stuff
best
is the
part.
best
It might
stuff.
get phony later when you get real humongous.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I
Truth
was
be
going
told.
to say is like when you were coming up or just struggling, was there people that dissed you that you been back and said like, "How you like me now, sucker?"
Right.
know what
There's
I'm
always
saying?
doubters.
Not
Exactly.
always, But you just gotta believe in yourself. Not to be just mega corny.
Nah, period.
But
Gotta be mega
period, I mean, I always kind of like, it was one of the things like I never thought I wouldn't make it. Like, and it looked real foolish from the outside looking in for a long time. It's like, bruh, you're not making it. You're not very popping. But I was like, it's kind of like a one day at a time, one step at a time. As long as I was kind of making some kind of progress or something.
But
You know, and I've
that's
had-
success, though.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
how
nah.
everybody who is successful
You
ends up
know,
actually making it.
Right, it's one step at a time. Like you don't want nothing overnight. It's a gradual thing, and as long as you're taking steps forward and not backwards, you know, then that's, you know, that's it.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real quick, what's the long term for you? Like,
Oh,
would you
man.
be willing to?
I want to be the
like,
biggest thing in the world.
Okay,
I wanna
so
be
you
Michael
know what
Jackson.
comes with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like mad paparazzi.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna not
People-
have no privacy. You know?
Exactly, you want that.
But
for
I
yourself.
told my team I want to be the biggest thing in the world.
Okay, so you're open to all the BS that comes with it. You don't even
know,
care because you know
I
it's not
mean,
all beautiful.
No, it's definitely not all beautiful. But again, I mean, just getting to do this for a living, and you know, I mean, it's so many people. Music is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
It brings people together, and
Yes.
people that enjoy making music dream of getting to do it full time. Most
Yeah.
people got to fit it around their 9 to 5s, like
True.
you know, or school or whatever they got going on. They got to fit it in. It's rare you get to do this, so just to get to do whatever makes you happy is
It's a big
you know,
deal.
Yeah.
It really is, though, man. Well, we appreciate you blessing the stage.
I appreciate y'all.
Like-
You put me on that stage. That's a blessing. That's crazy.
It's crazy
I'm
to you,
still
but
tripping, man.
it's dope for us to have you out there for real.
This
So-
won't be the last.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hey, back next year. We'll see what's up.
Yeah.
Summer Jam 2015 backstage with G-Eazy, man. Sana G Morning Show ready on KMEL.com.
That's crazy. I'm talking to Sana G right now.
Crazy.
For more, visit 106kmel.com.